Welcome back. Well, after quite a lot of weeks, I'm back on the map. I waited a little while because Daggerwin and ChainSaw were kind of falling a little bit behind. Because of that, I've decided to kind of just chillax a little bit and wait for them to catch up. I am going to that field right there too. Oh, I think before I do that, I should. Oh, you know what? I'll come back to it if I need to. Well, I will need to. There's no doubt about that. I doubted that it will be enough to. I doubted that it will be enough for them for this enough fertilizer to finish all that field. So yeah. I said I'm gonna come and clean up these trees over here, and I will. Yeah. Anyhow, so now I think they're at episode 9, and I'm roughly around there as well. So because of that, yeah, I thought, you know what? Let's just get things organized. Now let's have a look to see if we can actually go this way. Oh no. It's recognizing all of that. So let's go in the field a bit and see if that happens to change anything. I mean, worst case scenario, if nothing happens, no, let's do it here. No, how do I take that off? Okay, well, I'm not even going to bother with that then. I'm going to do what I did last time, and that is start over here. Yeah, so like I said, I waited because Daggerwin and ChainSaw were not up to where I was, and I didn't want to go way ahead, which I was already way ahead anyway. That's not really, yeah, that's not really changing anything because I was already way ahead of where they were. So it's okay, it's missing some, and it's kind of going all over the place, but that's fine. So because I was way ahead, I took some time off from this particular series, and I started another series, which by the time this video drops, you would have seen it, the Carpathian countryside. Hopefully you're enjoying that one as well. Now I've noticed that you know, it makes a humongous difference to have small fields like what Daggerwin and ChainSaw started with, and to have the fields that I started with, you know, immediately clearing a humongous amount of trees and getting into quite a large fields to, you know, building quite a large fields and so on and so on. So right now they've got, and sort of jump all over the place a bit, this tractor here. I don't really need another tractor. What's standard? Middle standard. Standard 2. Which ones I like better? I think standard 2. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, why not? Quick hitch. What's a quick hitch like? Yeah, why not? Sure, yes. GPS, I think that's gonna be. Okay, so I'll buy just for the fun of it. If I don't end up needing it, it's fine. Oops. I think I should have gone all around once. But if it does not make it all around, it doesn't do right up to the edge, which it clearly does not, I'm going to come all around once and do that anyway. And what's going on over here? Okay, so it needs to be unloaded. Yeah, so I've noticed that by me starting up with spending a lot of time in clearing trees, and if you've seen my episodes, you've noticed that because there's humongous amounts of trees that I just cleared, not actually benefited financially from the clearance. But I still notice that even doing it that way, I get quite a lot of advantage compared to what Daggerwin has done. Now, do I have a plow in this game? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay. And that is purely from trees. And I don't believe that's the wrong button. I don't believe that I've actually sold. No, I haven't as yet sold my soybeans. That's all I've had. So 3-6 June, it kind of went, what month are we on? November. So we got a bit of time before we're going to sell this. Now, I downloaded these tractors with the purpose of utilizing them on my American map. And, you know, you're most likely going to end up seeing these particular tractors there as well. Maybe in a different format, I don't know. Like I said, I didn't really need this tractor by any stretch of imagination. That's the beacons, or one beacon. Cheap, that's all I have to say. What's the interior like? Oh, they're not bad. Oh, I hate that horn. Yeah, so honestly, I would have thought that by now Daggerwin and Chainsaw would be quite a lot more advanced from where they are right now. I mean, I'm not trying to criticize or anything, but by mere fact that there's two of them, I would have thought that they would have utilized the teamwork and actually worked as a team, but they don't seem to really work as a team. They work more like individuals anyway. I mean, you know, they're cutting trees, and they're both cutting trees. They're both loading and so on and so on, which kind of, it's a bit, in my opinion anyway, it's a little bit silly, because if you've got the, if you have the manpower to cut trees, and one person can cut the trees and the other person can you know, load and take them away, or both of them cut trees and then both of them load them and take them away, kind of a thing. Oh, there you are. So these bits and pieces, they actually plow in. So that's not good. Do I now own that land or not? Let's have a look. Next to me, this land over here. No. So I do. Do I have the money to buy that land? Yes, I do. Do I want to buy that land? Yeah, why not? What? What are you doing? I don't understand. Anyway, let him do whatever he wants to do. Because I'm going to have to come up to the river now, since we own the block of land next to me. How much money have I got left? That's plenty. Yeah, so that kind of surprises me, to be really, really honest. I honestly would have thought that they would have used the advantage of a team. And it surprised me when I see that they didn't. Yeah, so honestly, I would have thought that if me and somebody else was playing this map, I would have first time, you know, you cut over a humongous amount of trees, clear yourself massive amounts of fields like I did. Okay, it might take a couple of hours, but there's two of them, and then you start farming big type of thing. Now I realize this is probably Daggerwin's influence a little bit more, because you see, Daggerwin's always, you know, with such a great content maker, I can sort of say it like that. I think he's more inclined to look towards creating the content than actually worrying about winning or losing. And I think this is where there you go. That's the massive difference between Chainsaw and Daggerwin. As much as Daggerwin does great content on his channel, no doubt about it. Yeah, I think it's Chainsaw actually takes the winning serious. Well, I think Daggerwin doesn't really take it as serious. Let's put it like that. So yeah, it's looking at my 9 episodes. It's just, I can't believe it how far ahead of them I am. It just really surprises me. I'll be really honest. I was so surprised when I saw episode 9. And like I said, it's not like I play and then I don't record what I play for hours upon hours upon hours upon hours. Yes, I didn't record when I cleared all the trees. Like even I showed you some of it purely because I assumed that you guys wouldn't want me to do 5 episodes of me cutting trees. And especially since I didn't benefit from those trees, a lot of them. So it's not like I made money off those trees into this series. I didn't think that it would be, necessary or appropriate for me to say, well, now I'm going to do that. But anyway, we'll almost be done here now with harvesting. And we'll be planting again and again and again and again and again. And try to get ourselves in a position to win this series. Yeah, so hopefully Daggerwin and ChainSaw will actually start playing as a team. I'd really like to see that teamwork in this series. Where, like I said, in real life, if you were farming, you wouldn't limit yourself like they did. Is where you start with exactly the same equipment. But you're owning the same farm. That doesn't make sense. That really doesn't make sense. If you needed different tractors, they should have started with tractors and whatever. But it seems to be more, I don't know, it almost feels like they're trying to, I don't even know what, to be honest, how to describe it. If you're playing together, what is the purpose of having the same equipment, both of you? They should have had a telehandler and a tractor or something to that degree, instead of having exactly the same thing. It just, like I said, to me, it just doesn't make sense. And I actually wrote in the comments, and hopefully Daggerwin reads it, and hopefully they take it a little bit more serious, really. Because they should really be playing as a team, where, as a real life farmer, would, and that is, you go in, you have equipment that you need, but you don't have double equipment of everything. Yeah. But anyway, I realize that it almost sounds like I'm criticizing them, and maybe to a degree I am. It's not really my purpose to criticize them. Well, I hope you believe me. But yeah. Anyway, I'm blabbing on. So this is done. Now I'll allow the other tractor that we just purchased to plow that field, and then we'll go and extend it. See how much. Come on, how much beyond our. Oh, so I can actually put this field into here like this. Which, looking at my other fields, you can tell that I am kind of a fan of a little bit more weird type fields. How am I? Actually, I don't need to go there. I can just look it up here. Furniture. So you got that. Planks. Okay, spawning. So I'm going to need to do something about that as well. I'm going to definitely need to do something about that as well. I still haven't figured out a way to get rid of this both sleeping thingamabobbies, but that's alright. What do you do? Such is life. Okay, it's how much of oh, didn't do a very good job at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill it this way and work out. So 1600, and let's have a look. how much would fertilizer, this is the bags that I use, so it's $1,000, so I'll just take $2,000 off my balance, which is a bit more than what it would cost, but let's just say $2,000 for convenience as well. You know what, stop. Really silly. Okay. Just go this way. Since I do need to go all around, might as well do it this way. Like honestly, you know, I'd love to do a multi-series like that with somebody. The only downside is that I don't really have anyone that I could that plays this game and that we could do a series together. I mean, you remember in one of the episodes where I cleared everything here and I cut down a humongous amount of trees. There's islands in the middle and so on, but I didn't benefit financially from any of that. But, you know, I just got rid of it, and I'm benefiting now, I suppose, to a degree, because I am able to use this as arable fields. And honestly, that's what I thought that they would do. You know, I thought that, you know, the first episode or two would be just boom, 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 trees. Okay, so we need to go to the other corner. I thought, you know, that'd just be like tree upon tree upon tree cutting. And Bob's your uncle type of thing, you know, you really quickly develop, you make at least one massive field, and boom. But they didn't, they went with small fields, which surprised me. Really surprised me. Okay. I think that's definitely the way. Now, how far do I need to go? All the way to the end. It's going to be fun plowing this field, but obviously eventually, depending on how long this series goes, I'm going to start cutting a lot of the trees, especially once I get to a point where I'm going to buy a truck and I'm going to buy a autoload trailer. I'm not sure if you're allowed to use autoload, but as I said from the beginning, I will be using it because I'm by myself. So yeah. So it should be just around here, right? Yeah, I still missed a little bit in the middle, but that should be fine. Close enough is good enough here. So we're done with the fertilizing of this field. We are in the process of actually getting our other field going, so we'll see what happens next. Alright, so okay, so I thought I'd take over, put GPS on and take over plowing these fields, since the worker seems to have issues with going all the way to the end as far as plowing is concerned. So I thought, you know what, let's get the job done and get the job done properly. Okay, I didn't really want to plow the road as well, but hey. Okay, let's reverse back into the right position. Now the downsides, obviously, to buying this tractor at a much lower price is obviously you lose quite a bit of cash when you try to sell it. You don't get anywhere near the value on it as you would otherwise, which is fine. I suppose you can't win at both ends. I win when I buy it and lose when I sell it. It is a bit drastic. I don't think in real life, actually watching tractor prices in America, I tend to see that some tractors are pretty pricey even as a second-hand tractor, and some tractors have actually maintained their prices and actually had a bit of a price surge in the last little while. But that's okay. Like I said, I don't have an issue with it. I think Giants would need to look at that a tiny little bit and not punish us so much for buying a second-hand tractor as per se. At least not immediately anyway. In real life, if I bought this tractor, I can't remember, 50,000, I think I paid, whatever, I can't remember how much I paid for it. But whatever I paid for it, I cannot imagine in real life that very second it would lose 50% of its power, of its price. So it's where kind of it needs to be, a little bit more realistic. Now, for those people that are also watching Daggerwin and ChainSaw, they would have seen that they're now up to speed as far as same episodes as me, which means that I can now play more regularly on this map. Oh, no, let's not do that. Yeah, so I don't have to now wait for them to catch up, type of thing. Our production is slowly running its course. Now, obviously, once we get a bit of cash, we're going to look a little bit more into our production. Let's bring the screen up so I can see what the lines are. I like the instant wash. That is one thing that I don't like about Daggerwin's Let's Plays. His tractors are always just about filthy. And I think even he's saying, oh, I gotta wash my tractors, gotta wash my tractors, gotta wash my tractors. But yeah. We're kind of sliding this tractor all over the place like a race car. Raining. Well, one thing is good is at least thunderstorm. One thing is good at least is that you can still plow when it's raining. I wonder, does it still wash your tractors in the rain? Let's have a look. I think in one of the farming simulators it washed your tractor as it rained when it rained. If you were in the tractor. Doesn't look like it does. Whoa, face full of trees. GPS is an excellent mod. I like that mod. That and Follow Me and Course Play are probably the three probably mods that have improved the game as humongously. Now, Daggerwin is using a chainsaw precision farming. I've not really made up my mind whether I'm going to download it or use it as well. One thing that I don't like about precision farming is the amount of time that it takes to go in, when you do your field surveys and all that sort of stuff. And the fact that they've done that, the modder did that as a round bit. And I think it should have been a square because, let's face it, most fields are rectangular or something to that nature. Anyway, I may end up adding it on. I haven't downloaded it, obviously, so I don't have it as yet. So we'll see what happens. Oh, you had to do that, didn't you? I don't want to have to come all the way back here just for that one tiny little piece. Okay, and we'll put something in there. But at this stage, we're still doing soybeans only, but we've got sunflower on one field, so you know, we do need to improve. The next thing that we need to massively improve is our combine. It's very, very small for the type of work that we're asking it to do. Like, tractors get dirty very, very easy, don't they? I like the windscreen wipers. Where are you going? We'll just pretend we're turning backwards, eh? Feels weird doing this. Not too bad. Okay, so what do we have? That's what I wanted to have a look at. Okay, we got balers and mowers. Do I have... I got tractors galore, so I don't need to worry about tractors anymore. Okay, I need to reconfigure that trailer. Yeah, I'm not sure. We are going to need to get some animals. Where would we put them if we did get some animals? I did say that we're going to do this field here like this. I'll probably, I don't know, maybe I won't. I was kind of really hoping to put my animals here in field number 25, put the sheep pen. But I haven't really found a way that you could easily get in and out, and that's the reason why I haven't done that as yet. I don't know, I just realized that what I should have done, and I haven't done that, which is pretty silly. Okay. Is at least extend this field to the river, at least to that much. So I kind of would like to follow the road. I don't want to destroy the road because I kind of like the road. This is the worst tractor in the world to do this with, especially now raining. Look at it, it's just skidding all over the place. And let's just do it like this and then we'll see what happens. Wow. Just follow the road. Don't go in the river. That's kind of cutting it very close, aren't I? Just do it like this all the way through, and that way it gives me a, it's still not going to give me 100% more sort of accurate line, so I'm not even going to bother. Especially now with the rain, the tractors tend to skid all over the place. Okay, it doesn't want to reverse. Come on, buddy, you can do it. You're a massive tractor on tracks. Can't get a little rain stopping you. I probably should have flattened that hump there a bit more, but anyway. It's loving the mud, isn't it? At least I'm going to have it this way. So hopefully, either I'm going to end up putting the sheep, if we're going to get animals, it's going to be sheep. Probably over there. I think this field is big enough. It does not need to be any bigger than this. Oh, look at that. It's like skidding all over the place. I'm not even going to try to. Wow, it's very, 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 very. It's loving this mud, this tractor. Anyway, I won't bore you anymore with this. Thank you very much for spending some time with me. I obviously will continue to finalize this field, and then I'll see you in the next one as where we'll be planting something here. Have a wonderful day wherever you are around the world. God bless you and your family. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.